Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review, and today guys we're reviewing the 87 rated Flashback Sbc Eder Militao of Real Madrid. This is the second time that EA have done a double version SBC of the same player. They did it for Marcos Alonso like last week or something, and they did it this week for Eder Militao. He does have this 87 rated card and also a 90 rated card as the premium one, which is available between now and the rest of the game. And I think this 87 card is here for a few days or something like that. I've done the 87 card, I'll explain my reasons for that in a second, and I'll also talk about which SBC I think is worth doing and all that kind of stuff later on in the video. But it did cost me 80,000 coins to complete this SBC in the 3 games that I did play. He did score me 1 goal and didn't score me any. Sorry, he scored me 1 goal and didn't get me any assists. He also does have 2-star skills as well as 2-star weak foot. Getting into his in-game stats, his main standout stats will be his 90 reactions, his 88 stand tackle, his 88 interceptions, and finally his 85 slide tackle. I did also have the backbone camps that apply to him, and he doesn't look to have any traits. And according to Footbin, he's coming in at 220,000 coins to complete him if you don't already have anything in the club. And that's a lot for an 87 rated card, which we can all agree on is not a very high rating for this stage of FIFA. But the thing that you have to get in your head about this card is he doesn't play like an 87 rated card. He plays a lot better. Now, this is a top card. Really, really good. I go for saying this not just for the 87 card, but I'm also guessing that the 90 rated card would also be fantastic as well. Now, that SBC is coming in at 500,000 coins at the same time. But I'll quickly talk about, before we get into the pros about this card and stuff like that, comparing him and the other cards on base stats. The 87 has got 6 less pace, 3 less shooting, 5 less passing, 6 less dribbling, and 4 less in both defending and in physical. So, of course, the 90 rated cards is a much better card on paper, but the thing is, this 87 rated card played very well in game. Now, I should also mention, you might see a bit of lag in the gameplay when you're watching it back. It was because the EA servers were shocking, absolutely dreadful. I still managed to come away with a win and a draw in the 3 games, but they were absolutely awful. But yeah, this card's fantastic. He really, he plays a lot better than he's an 87 rated card. He's got the same rating as Gold Laporte, for example, but he's a much better card than Laporte. And you look at his in-game stats, and they're not the most outrageously amazing in-game stats, but he just plays insane in-game. He just fits the meta, even though he's been an 87 rated card. He just works in this game, and man, I'd hate to come up against the 90 rated card in Weekend League. But for me, his first would be his tackling superb stats all around. The backbone style gets all of his defensive stats into the 90s, with exception to his heading accuracy, and even that goes up to 87. His interceptions go up to 93. His defense bonus goes from 87 to 97. His stand tackle from 88 to 98, and then also his slide tackle going up to 95 from 85, and rock solid at the back. Really, really impressive. Made lots of tackles for me, in the games that I was playing him in. No doubt probably stopped 1 or 2 goals, or certainly, stopped chances on goal from being created by opposition players. So his tackling was faultless. It was absolutely fantastic. Happy days there. Got no complaints about that whatsoever. His physicality, again, very, very nice. Only 82 strength, but that backbone camp does take his strength up to 87, but he's got a good presence on the pitch. He's tall. He's just a monster. Honestly, he's insane. He can really bully players off the ball well. He can stand the zone very well, as a centre back, and he does offer that good presence that you do want in a defender, and he's just so strong. He can win the ball easily off opposition players. He's very hard for opposition players to get the ball off of him, and yeah. His strength all round, just again rock solid, absolutely fantastic. There's passing once more, really, really nice. We know, he can pass the ball out the defense area pretty well. He's got 79 long passing, 80 short passing. That short passing goes up to 90 with the backbone chem style. His long passing goes up to 84. His vision goes into the low 70s as well. Yeah, again, very, very good. He can make his tackles. He can use his physicality to regain possession, and then he does have that eye for being able to make a good pass, out of that defense area, whether it be a short pass, a long pass, whatever. He can more than do that, absolutely. But for me, there's no issues with this card whatsoever. I think it's it's an interesting one. We talk about what SBC is going to be better to do. 220,000 coins is a lot for an 87 rated card, and you look at his in-game stats. As I said before, and they're solid defensive stats, and they're solid stats all around, but they're not, like, as I said before, they're not the most outrageous defensive stats, in the world. And there's probably no doubt there's some team with a seasoned centre back card that you can probably buy off the market for a similar price and maybe even cheaper, who might be like 4 or 5 ratings. So, for example, Godin, for example, he's a 93 rated card, much better defensive stats, much better physical stats as well, I think. And whilst Godin team season card is very, very good, there's just something about this Militao card that just works in the game. Honestly, he was just really, really good. I think you just gotta you have to look past his low rating, because 87 rated, it is a lowish rating for this stage of the game, but you just gotta look past that. He's a very, very good card. Is the 90 rated card better to go for? Listen, he's 500,000 coins, 90 rated card. Of course, the 90 rated card would be a better card to have in your club and stuff like that, but if you can't afford the 90 rated one and you just want like a flashback Militao, like a cheaper version, the 87 one will still very, very much do you a job. I thought it was really, really good, and yeah, on the whole, a very, very good card. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.